Hello everyone, so I'm Darius from Lnfi. So we are formerly known as Taproot Assets. So today I'll be talking about how to drive global adoption with Lightning. I think there are quite a fair good amount of context provided by earlier speakers with regards to Lightning. So I will just share our perspective from Lnfi. So this is why we have done a comparison between the two, Lightning Network versus Ethereum. And there's a vast difference in terms of TVL. We are looking at $300 million versus $500 billion in terms of TVL, in terms of difference. That's like 1,600 times apart. We attribute that to two key differences, despite that Lightning has already been around since like 2018. It lacks of tokenization and it lacks of decentralized financialization. There is not really like a financialization effect on Lightning Network. And that is really what we are trying to bridge the gap with Lnfi. Okay, so this is it's supposed to run like an animation. I'm not too sure if it's running, so just check it. Yep, it doesn't seem like it's working. But so I will just verbalize it. So imagine you are Bob. You are looking to receive Euro stablecoin from Alice, who's on the far left. So what does Bob have to do? Bob have to take out his phone, enter like $100 euros, and he will produce like a Lightning invoice, which is like a QR code. And I'm Alice. I can just use my mobile phone, scan the QR code, and select to pay with US dollar stablecoin. So I'm paying US dollar stablecoin, and Bob will actually receive Euro stablecoin. So Lightning Network will actually natively take care of the swap of the two tokens and also the transmission, which is taken care by the routing nodes. And if you are a liquidity provider on the Lightning Network, you will be able to capture fees by being like an edge node or a routing node, as per illustrated on this image. So this is like a clearer version of it. Yeah, let me just jump to the next slide. Okay, so what is Lnfi? Lnfi is an all-in-one financialization layer that brings Web3 and tokenizations to the Lightning Network with Taproot Assets protocol, like what I have illustrated earlier. So this is our stack. At the bottommost layer, we have Bitcoin, which takes care of the issuance of the Taproot Assets, and also the utmost higher security level provided by Bitcoin. On layer 2, we have Lightning Network, which is the ultimate settlement layer for all kinds of transactions with regards to Bitcoins and Taproot Assets. And on the topmost layer, you can actually build your applications on the traditional internet or on layer 3 Nostr, which is a decentralized messaging network. So this is what we have built so far. Lnfi is an all-in-one financialization layer. So we are not like an EVM compatible blockchain. Everything is off-chain, and we have built a ton of like financialization tools, and that includes we have LN Starter, which is like a launch pool, Launchpad-like product. Not too long ago, we have just released the first version of our LN exchange, which is like a highly performant trading order book exchange. And most importantly, we also have launched LN node. I think the earlier speaker, he did share about it's very cumbersome today to set up your own node. So we have introduced like LN node to help users to set up their Lightning node on the cloud or via some physical hardware minimalistically with minimal clicks, hopefully. Yeah. So now I will just jump in to talk about more about LN nodes. How does it work? Okay, so this LN node, basically you are just trying to install the necessary software and run it either on the cloud or on a physical hardware device that you can actually operate it at home. So we are looking at three kinds of hardware, software. One is Taproot Assets Hub, and the other two, which is TabD and LND. Those two are actually developed by Lightning Labs. So, and we have actually introduced like a Nostr, which is a messaging layer, which is you are actually communicating with the network to better operate and manage your LN node. So what can you actually achieve with LN node? I think fundamentally, you can actually self-custody your assets on the Lightning Network. You are able to supply liquidity on the Lightning Network and capture like a native APR, which is denominated in Bitcoin or Taproot Assets, stablecoin. And that's really the good thing. So owning an LN node is equivalent to owning like a wallet or like a digital identity. So when it scales, Lnfi will actually become the largest node because all the LN node, we wanted to become their first hop. They can actually create a channel with us, shown by this hive mine over here. And we will become the largest node, and we can help to facilitate liquidity, complete settlements, and so on and so forth. And to incentivize users to own an LN node, we have introduced what we so-called like a Lnfi, and the first initiative is actually called channel mining. Basically, you just have to set up your own node, create a channel with us, deposit some Bitcoin, and you will be able to capture like an APR. So this is almost akin to opening like a bank account, depositing some of your cash, equivalent deposits, and you are getting some yield from the bank. So we are trying to bring that concept to the Lightning Network to drive further adoption. And so you may wonder, like, is this sustainable? Basically, we are trying to have more users on the Lightning Network to perform more activity. So for example, you could be trading on our LN exchange. Everything is like interoperable. And that will actually generate more protocol revenue. And this will translate to, part of it will be translated into channel mining rewards for the end users. So hopefully we can create like a positive flywheel effect with tokenomics. Another concept that I want to share with you today is actually LN Link. It's extended upon something called Nostr Wallet Connect. Basically what it does is that, say we can actually form a linkage between our LN node to a client or a web app. And from there, you are actually able to make payments over there. So what does NWC does today? You are actually able to send Bitcoins or tip in Bitcoins very seamlessly. And LN Link actually extended upon NWC. You are able to make payments or send tips, not just in Bitcoins, but also Taproot Assets, and also like stablecoins. Okay, so this is a diagram that shows that what is the role that we are playing over here. So imagine you are Alice, you set up an LN node, and your LN node actually has a channel created with us. We can help you to pay off, we can help you to access the global liquidity on the entire Lightning Network. We can help you to make any kinds of payments, and you could be paying in US dollar stablecoin. And the recipient will actually receive Bitcoin. I think that's the benefit of having like Taproot Assets. So with Lnfi infrastructure and I think the key concept that we are trying to bring across over here is not just about stablecoins. We can actually help you to settle in any kinds of currencies. So for example, you could be issuing like token ABC token, and you could be paying ABC token over the Lightning Network, and the recipient will actually receive in Bitcoin or any of their desired currencies. So the point that we are trying to make over here is that Taproot Assets on the Lightning Network is phenomenal. And it actually comes off with like a native swap mechanism. So, and Lnfi will play a very important role. You are actually able to hash off your position with LN exchange. So anyone can become like a liquidity provider on the Lightning Network. And we are trying to help users to achieve that very seamlessly. So, okay, this is I think there's some issue with the sequence of the slides. So here is actually a demo with regards to the LN node. I'm not too sure if I'm able to play it. Oh, it seems that I can't play it. So basically what I'm trying to do is that I'm able to create like a, what we so-called like a LN link, which is like a string, like a HTTP pin string, and you're able to copy that link and bring it to any kind of application, web app that actually supports it. And you're able to form a connection with the web app or the client, and you can actually make payments or tips to the counterparty, the web app or the client. So literally you are able to use your LN node to make any payment seamlessly on the internet. Yeah. So, yep. I think I have already covered all this. Yeah, I think there's some issue with the slides. Okay, I'm good. Yep, that's the end of my presentation. If you have any questions with regards to Lightning Network, Taproot Assets, feel free to reach out. Thank you, guys. Thank you.